I promised earlier this week there would be another egg-themed video, and here I am, delivering on that. Exeggcute is really odd. There are some odd Generation 1 Pokemon, but Exeggcute really takes the cake. But before we get into today's theory, I want to let you know that there's a community t-shirt store I set up. That's right, 100% community driven with tons of Pokemon themed t-shirts. More on that later though. Also, stay tuned for my most powerful trainer theory as well, which will be coming up soon. So, if you're not subscribed yet, click that button and sit back, because we're investigating what exactly keeps Exeggcute together, and what even is Exeggcute. Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes, and referring back to what I said before about strange Gen 1 Pokemon, Exeggcute is no stranger than, say, Pokemon like Lickitung. Seriously, when am I gonna do a theory about Lickitung? It's a Pokemon that looks stuff. Great. Actually, Lickitung are quite rare in Gen 1, and can only be acquired through a trade, but that might have something to do with it just licking stuff. Back to Exeggcute though. What makes them an odd Pokemon is their typing. Grass, Psychic. So in Gen 1, there were issues with Psychic types being OP, and Grass types not being also Poison types. This put Exeggcute in a unique position as being one of the best Pokemon in the game. Even Blue uses it depending on which starter you chose. So then, why is there even a theory about it? What is the theory? Exeggcute is a grouping of eggs held together collectively by what? Also, I'd like to point out that one of the eggs is literally cracked open and has no face sometimes. Jeez, man, Gen 1 was hardcore. As if pointing that out wasn't the weirdest part. Yeah, no, eggs with faces that are also psychic is perfectly normal. Yep. Pokemon, not even once. Okay, so what is Exeggcute, and how do they stay together? A lot of people have always asked this when I played this as a kid, and even today, I still get messages about it. Exeggcute is a seed-like Pokemon. Its grass typing lends itself to this. But instead of being seed, much like other Pokemon known as Sunkern, it's more egg-like. Perhaps this was camouflage to prevent predators from eating them, specifically the numerous bird Pokemon like Pidgey and Spearow. Even Dex states that they are often mistaken for eggs. Obviously, the first person to discover them named them, not knowing that they were more seeds than egg. I also think it's hilarious that Dex states their shells are very durable, but whenever I have seen Exeggcute, they always have all kinds of cracks all over the place, and one is always broken. But hey, whatever. 10 out of 10 Dex readings. It also says when there are multiple cracks on it, it's close to evolution. Excuse me, Dexter, but Exeggcute needs a Leaf Stone to evolve. This might be excusable if this was the anime Dex reading, but no, it's the Ruby and Emerald Dex reading. If you had no idea about this Pokemon and were trying to evolve it, you'd think it evolves naturally. Scumbag Dexter. So, now we know what they are. Seeds. How do they stay together? Referencing good old Dex, Exeggcute have quite unique abilities of telepathy and energy that keeps them together. Quoted from Dexter. Using telepathy, only they can receive. They always form a cluster of 6 Exeggcute. If even one is separated from the group, the energy bond between the 6 will make them rejoin instantly. This explains why they are also the Psychic type. The explanation may be less complicated as to how they stay together as opposed to what Exeggcute actually are, but there is one thing I wanted to address before I do conclude this. Exeggcute can learn the attack Egg Bomb as previously covered, so you can call this a mini theory if you want, but here is my idea. The continuity of the anime and games is not good, to say the least. 1 minute, explosion causes the Pokemon to die and disappear, and the next it just faints it. So I feel Egg Bomb is the same way when a Pokemon like Exeggcute uses it. Otherwise, after 6 attacks, the Pokemon would be destroyed. But then after 1, it would cause the Pokemon to be unable to survive. Without all 6, Exeggcute would just fall flat. The most ridiculous of all of this, though, is that it evolves into a palm tree with no arms and 3 heads. And Executor's heads can fall off and become Exeggcute. And when this will happen, it will use its telepathy to form another Pokemon. Full circle. What is Exeggcute? A seed-based Pokemon that could very well just be the head of an Exeggutor that fell off. I gotta say, comment section, this is probably one of the oddest Pokemon I've ever had to look into. Some Pokemon lick things. Some Pokemon are just a set of keys. But some Pokemon are seeds that blow themselves up and evolve into palm trees. Only in Pokemon. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a better understanding of what Exeggcute is and how it works. Please like and share this video where you can. As for the t-shirt store, we have some new cool designs. Feel free to get them if you want, or submit your own designs to my email, protomario@live.com. But hey, no pressure. If you don't want to buy one, you don't have money, then don't. I give the profits back to my subscribers and to charity, so it doesn't matter to me. I set the store up as a way for the community to get their own designs out there, so go nuts. Well, that about wraps things up. So I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Good gaming, and God bless.
Thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. If you want to see my theories a day early, make sure to head over to my Patreon, where donators get a day early viewing of my newest theories. And follow me over on Twitter to see my updates about certain videos and access to some cool unlisted hidden content as well. If you don't have Twitter, I am on Tumblr too, so be sure to check out my videos on your preferred social networks, or subscribe here on good old YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I don't plan on going anywhere soon, so I hope you keep supporting me by liking the video and sharing it where you can on Facebook or Twitter or other forums as well. Thank you again for taking a bit of time out to support me, and I hope to see you here next time on Pokemon Theory. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon theories. Thanks.